Hi, Merry Christmas everybody. My name is Mr. G and tonight I'm going to read you a story. The story I'm going to read tonight is called The Dinosaur That Pooped Christmas. It's written by Tom Fletcher and Dougie Poynter. Season's Eatings. One naughty boy, one Christmas Eve, one very hungry dinosaur. The ingredients for a jolly adventure. Danny's Christmas list is endless, but Santa doesn't give good presents to greedy boys, and what Danny gets instead is a very hungry dinosaur. Rather than Danny getting everything, Dino eats everything. Danny's toys, the Christmas tree, and even the house. Can Christmas be saved? Dynamic duo Tom Fletcher and Dougie Poynter bring you Danny and his pet dinosaur, whose out-of-this-world wacky adventures are sure to delight fans of dinos, poop, and laugh-out-loud read-alouds. From high in the sky, Santa looked down below to all houses cozy and covered in snow, where snoozers were snoozing, tucked up in their beds, while dreaming the most festive dreams in their heads. All right, here we go, here's the picture. Okay, see that with Santa Claus and the roofs with all the snow? All right. But one boy named Danny was greedy, you see, at least 10 times greedier than good boys should be. He lay wide awake on his mountain of toys, which stood even taller than most girls and boys. Okay. Here's Danny's bed with all his toys, and he's writing his list. But that wasn't enough. Danny still wanted more. He wanted much more than his toy box could store. So Big Santa C said, "I'll leave him a present. But this year his present might just be unpleasant." And here we have Santa Claus with his list, with Danny's list. Danny heard such a clatter, his heart skipped a thump. 'Twas the clopping of hooves going clippity-clomp. And here is Danny with his flashlight shining it up at the ceiling. He bounced out of bed and threw on some clothes and crept down the stairs on his tippy toes. There, under the tree, were gifts big and small, and a gigantic egg placed in front of all of them. "Santa brought me an egg? An egg?" Danny said. Here is that gigantic egg. Do you see how big it is? It's bigger than the tree. Then, out with a crack, popped a dinosaur's head. Do you see the dinosaur, the shadow of the dinosaur? Danny looks very scared, doesn't he? It wasted no time on that cold Christmas morning. It started to eat everything without warning. It swallowed the stockings and Christmas cards too, the red fairy lights, then the green and blue. There wasn't a single thing Danny could do except sit and watch the dinosaur chew. And here is the dinosaur eating everything. You see the Christmas trees, right? And there's Santa Claus trying to escape up the chimney. It chewed and munched, and it crunched on Kris Kringle, the reindeer, the sleigh bells, and all the things that jingle. But it didn't stop there. There were more things to gobble, much more than the small shiny baubles that bobble. Right? You see? The dinosaur ate Santa Claus, and the dinosaurs got the garland. It ate up the cat and the dog and the fish. And from the dishwasher, it downed every dish. The tables, the chairs, the walls, and the doors. Now nothing was safe, not even the floors. You see, the dinosaur eats everything, right? All right, and now here we go. Here's a warning. Now, reader, beware. The next part is scary. And if you read on, you'll need new underweary. Knitting some socks was Danny's sweet gran, who had no idea of the dinosaur's plan. It slurped her right up, and the socks she was knitting, along with the couch where she always liked sitting. See that? There's Danny's grandma, right? And the dinosaur ate her up, and then there's the string, the yarn that she was knitting with. Then it ate Danny's mom. She was gone in one bite. And the dino was now double Danny's dad's height. So with no point in him even trying to fight, Danny's dad leapt in his mouth, wishing all a good night. There's Danny's mom and Danny's dad, right? Now nothing was left. All Danny could see was a fat dinosaur where his home used to be. There's this dinosaur. Look how big his belly is. Wow. But it wasn't the house or the presents he missed. Without family, Christmas just doesn't exist. And see, you see Danny here? But there's nothing there. It's all dark and just snow. With the feeling of guilt in the dinosaur's gut, its brain brewed a plan involving its butt. It knew there was only one thing it could do. To make Christmas right, it needed to... Well, the dinosaur's thinking. You see the dinosaur thinking there? Thinking of a plan. So what do you think the dinosaur needed to do? Here it is. The dinosaur needed to poo! It pooped out the turkey and the toys from its belly, and even the tinsel was now brown and smelly. It pooped all the presents and the pieces of puzzles. It pooped all the things it had previously guzzled. And then Father Christmas yelled, "Out of the way!" as he flew from the dinosaur's butt on his sleigh. Here it is, everybody. There's Christmas. There's all the Christmas trees. There's the presents. And there is Santa Claus himself on his sleigh. The dinosaur gave a huge push and pooped Danny's parents out in one massive whoosh. Last to plop was Gran with her knitting, still sat on her couch where she always liked sitting. And here's Danny's parents and Danny's Gran on the other side. "Merry Christmas," said Dan to his whole family as they washed off the presents and put up the tree. And the greedy young kid who you saw just before promised next Christmas he'd not ask for more. And the dinosaur promised he'd keep his mouth shut. See, now everyone is smiling, everyone's clean, but right on the little corner here, you see that right there? There's a little bit of poo in there. As you would if Christmas came out of your butt. And now here's our dinosaur with a nice little diaper. Well, my friends, I hope you enjoyed my story of the dinosaur that pooped Christmas. If you want to pick this up and read this with yourself, make sure you visit your local library and you can get one yourself. But for right now, this is Mr. G signing off, saying good night and Merry Christmas. Bye!